Hello everybody, thank you for joining me today and welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, in my clusters video, at the very end I had mentioned about these sewn pieces of fabric that I will usually use scraps and stuff for. And I just sew and then just throw on any type of scrap that I have. And so as of right now, I have two of these smaller ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate them. I figured, let me show you guys kind of how I go about decorating these. Now these are very dark because I had kind of made these for the alchemy journal. But I know I definitely have stuff here that I can use, so I'm just going to take all this stuff out from my little basket here. Clean out my basket. Okay, so I have these pieces of fabric. It's a heavy duty fabric that I have. Now that's usually what I use on bases. So I have a whole bunch of scrap pieces that when I made these, like I said, I just threw them all together. But now I have a whole bunch of different pieces just strewn in this basket. And most of them are like kind of witchy. So you know what? Whatever's here is what I'm going to use. I still have some of these fabrics and stuff in here. But most likely this is all going to just be whatever's right here is what I'm going to use. Okay. So first off, what we're going to need, now you can use, if you really wanted to, you can use a stapler. You can certainly use a stapler. You can use glue. I would suggest, like the glue that I use is like 3-in-1 glue, only because you're dealing with fabrics and stuff here. So it may be a little harder to have the stuff stick. But I would say probably go in that direction. You can certainly sew it. You can sew it on the machine. I've made these on the machine. Yet again, I still have to change the needle in my sewing machine. So I'm not going to be doing that right now. So we're either going to be stapling or gluing. So let's start with this one. This one's a little bit more sparse. So like these were from a tie. And see how like some of them go rogue, like they flip over. And so this is definitely a good way of getting pieces on here. So like I said, let's just take a look. Let's see what we have here. Now, depending upon what you want to use these for, and my suggestion is anytime you're using stuff like this, just make generic ones, because needless to say, of course, Caesar's going to talk to us all now. Okay, so this is what I've got laid out. This is what was in that basket. So let's grab this. Let's put this off to the side. Let's see what we can come up with. Now let's see. Let's start with I'm going to start with the smaller pieces first. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to glue this to the top here. One of the things I do try to do, I try to make sure everything is nice and even if I can. And now you can certainly ink these if you want to. I'm not going to. All right, so we're going to put this one here. And what I do is I put things on angles. So I'll put some, you know, off to one side, then some towards the bottom. I'll put it towards the other side. And the other thing too is I don't put a lot of glue on here, only because if I want to put something underneath it, I have some room. Okay, let's see, what else can we get in here? Throw you in here. And you can use this as like a jumping off point too. Like you can throw some pieces on and then later on you can kind of add other stuff on if that's what you want to do. Let's see. What we got here? A couple little tickets here. Yeah, I'm going to put this down here because we got some red here. Okay, what else we got here? All right, we're going to stop there for that one. Okay. Actually, do I want to put this on here? Nah, we'll hold that one off. Okay, so as you can see, it took me, what, 3 minutes, 2 minutes? And all I did was add a couple of pieces on here. Now, sometimes then what I do is like, I'll take Sari silk and then, here, it's probably not going to match, but it's okay. So then what I'll do is I'll throw a little bit of glue on here. And then under here, I'll add this under here so you get a little bit of a different color. Okay, and then maybe down here. Bear with me, guys, I have no nails. All my nails are off. I haven't been able to grow my own nails lately. Hence the reason why I'm going to try and do some fake nails, I think. And now, depending upon if you were using, like, if you knew what you were creating this for, like if you were creating for a specific journal that you're making. Now, if you knew that you needed it to be wider, you can use like the fabric and stuff, have it come out in certain areas, and then you can make it wider. So like on here, if we wanted to, I'm not going to, but you can then add a flower, you can add something like this and add something on top of it, and you can build branches off of it. But that's what I'm going to do for now. So we got one done. Then this one is a little bit wider. Okay. And like I said, I try to separate what I can here. Okay. Let's see, we have some Halloween stuff here. Let's see what we got in this pile. We have some blue. Now that's thin, that's just on regular copy paper, so. Now you could certainly go and round the edges on these. So we'll stick her up towards the top. You know, and if you have like digitals or whatever types of paper pads that you have that you like, and you see figures and stuff, don't be afraid to cut them up. That's something I've been learning to do more and more of. Oh, I have her upside down. I don't want her upside down. What else we got here? Kind of like this hotel one. Let's put this down somewhere. Put that there. Oh, I like her too. What else can we use here? How do I want to use you? I'm going to put it up on the top. See, and now because that's a little fiddly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of try and straighten this out a little bit here. And we're going to put a couple staples there. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put that there. And then cover up that. This is funny. I know where Mountjoy, Pennsylvania is. I didn't live all that far from there. And then this was from Tony. I think this is a sticker. It is. want to separate it here. Just want to get some of the white off of here. I like that. Now I'd like to put something there. I have these. Let's try these. These are not my good scissors. These are my Junko scissors. Glue that one down. Gonna glue that one down. That one. And we'll fit you in there. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this up a little bit. I just want her to be sticking out here. And the owl I want there, so we're going to leave the owl alone. And I like this special delivery. So I'm going to put that there. Is there anything else I want to use here? I don't think so. I want to put that up here. All right, so let's take a look. Do I think I need anything else? And like I said, once you find something that you want to use these for, then what you can do is then you can add little things on later on. Like if you see that you want to add like a little bit more lace or something like that, you can certainly do that at a later time. But I think we're going to stop there. Oh wait, I have this. You know what? I'm throwing this on here. It's going on the bottom. Or do I want it on top? No, put it on the bottom. There we go. That came off something I bought at the Dollar Tree and I didn't need it. So I took it off and I'm like, what am I going to use that on? So I found a spot. And then I just have this rogue piece. I'll throw this in here. Okay, so this is what we have. So again, from scraps that I had sewn together. We have these bands that you can actually cut up at different points in time. If you want to say, you know what, I only need something in between, go through and cut them. And then you can embellish them from there as well. Or if you want to use it as a full belly band, or if you want to put it on the outside or on the edge of a piece of paper. I'm just going to grab this because I happen to have this handy. But so say if you wanted to put this in the middle and then just make a tuck so you could put something underneath it. If you wanted to have this on the outside of a journal, you can have it however you want on a journal. You can make this where it's hardbound and put cardboard on here, and you can make this into a bookmark. So there's a whole lot of things that you can do with your fabrics and stuff, and also your papers and scraps. So don't hesitate to just think outside the box and just have fun and just create whatever your mind happens to think of at that time. You know, like I said, I just took my little basket of stuff out, threw it all out, and just came up with something. Am I going to create a journal specifically for that? Hey, you never know. Maybe I want to do something with travel. Well, this one is basically all travel. This one is more gothic and witchy, you know. So you could put this in a grimoire. You could put this in a book of shadows. You could put this in a, you know, dark type of journal that you want to do. You can create just about anything from your leftovers. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure to give me a like. Also to comment down below. What do you do with your excess pieces of fabric? Do you do these? I'm curious to know what you guys do. All right, so I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.